Let me guess, you love God, you work hard, and you're building a business to serve others and glorify Him. But even with all that passion and effort, you're still stuck. You've plateaued financially, and deep down you know why. You carry guilt around money. You've convinced yourself that charging what you're worth is selfish, that profit is prideful, and because of that, your business is surviving but not scaling. I get it. I've coached countless Christian entrepreneurs who love God but wrestle with wealth. And until that's resolved, revenue will always hit a ceiling. That's why I created the 5-pillar framework. 5 key areas to help Christian entrepreneurs make a ton of money by serving the most amount of people. This video will show you exactly how, using an evaluation of a member who recently joined. Because here's the harsh truth. You can't build God's vision for your life if you keep believing that being broke is holy. So let's go ahead and jump into the video. So for the first part of the video, we go ahead and do the career evaluation, where we go ahead and analyze where they're at in their career. So we actually have 5 different career levels. First one is warrior, second one is specialist, third is entrepreneur, fourth is CEO creator, and fifth is coach. And so this guy is, you guessed it, he is an entrepreneur. So he currently has a marketing business where he helps Christian entrepreneurs market their business, and he's doing well in life. But here's a fundamental problem that so many entrepreneurs have. And check this out. Balancing team growth, vision casting, and personal life. Because he's so consumed with the day-to-day operations with his business, it's bogging him down. And so his desire really is to go from being an entrepreneur to a CEO creator. And a CEO creator is defined by 2 things. One, you no longer work in the business, meaning day-to-day operations, answering emails, all the things I hate doing. Then you start working on the business, vision casting, hiring A players, things along those lines. But second, when you're a CEO creator, what I define that as is that now you use your time to create content to not only generate leads to the business, but also to be able to attract top tier talent and more awareness to your brand. So he wants to go here. That's going to be our goal, to help him out in that area. But this guy is dealing with a challenge that a lot of entrepreneurs deal with. And in order to identify what that is, let's go ahead and go to the 5-pillar evaluation. So next is my personal favorite part, because the career stuff is cool, but I really want to get into this guy right here. So after evaluating their career, we go ahead and evaluate them based upon the 5-pillar evaluator that we created. And what we do is we identify which is their biggest weakness: physically, emotionally, spiritually, socially, and financially. And then they get a score for each area. And then this is the part that pisses so many guys off, but to me, it is a great humbling experience. Your end score is based upon your lowest pillar, not your highest pillar. Let me explain. So let's say you are a guy and you're level 3 financially, but you're level 0 spiritually. You are a level 0 by our evaluation, because in order to be level 1, it means you have at least 1s in all area. In order to be level 2s, you must have 2s in all area. You can't be a level 3 and be level 1 financially. You can't be level 4 and then be level 2 emotionally. You must have that number in all areas. And that's what I love about this, because so many guys want to be Johnny Bravo, over-indexed financially, and as a result, they're struggling. So when we evaluated this guy physically, he was doing extremely well. And I love that about him. Emotionally, really solid, dealt with his past wounds. We rarely find guys who join the standard who have done the inner work. So that's a huge thing. So spiritually, this guy was actually a Christian entrepreneur, so he takes his faith very seriously. So he was doing very well spiritually. And also love this part about him. Huge family man. Really love guys who come in who are serious about their families, but also he also wants to be around the brotherhood, so he's doing great here. Are you a 6-figure earner who is stuck and doesn't know how to take his life to the next level? I'm not just talking financially, but physically, emotionally, spiritually, and socially. Well, in 1 minute, you can begin the transformation of your life. Just go to 6figurequiz.com. There, you're going to fill out a quick survey that's going to reveal the roadblocks of preventing your success based upon the 5 pillars of excellence. As you can see right here, it's absolutely free. That's 6figurequiz.com. The number 6 sixfigurequiz.com or click the link in the show notes or via the link in the bio. And if you want our team to give you a personalized guide and help you grow, on the next page, apply for the standard, and we love to support you. All right, let's get back to the episode. His biggest pain point in his life was the financial pillar. Even though, as you can see, he's level 2 guy, so he's doing good in all areas, he's really struggling here, even though his finances is strong. And so this is the cool part for guys who have done the work. Because I know you guys have been watching the other guys I've evaluated, and almost all of them were struggling in this area. If you're a guy, after you do an evaluation, you get 2s in all area. What we do is we then go ahead and do a deeper dive into your life to see really what is your biggest pain point. And what we found is financially is his biggest pain point, because though his business is doing well, it's not generating enough profit, and that's going to hurt him in the long run. So here is the biggest excuse for 6-figure earners whose weakness is the financial pillar, especially the entrepreneur types. They love to blame the inefficiencies of their business on their team. They're like, yeah, if I could only get better employees, if I could only get more help, if I could only get X, Y, and Z. And trust me, I get it. I've been there. I'm being honest with you. I'm currently there in a lot of different areas. It's so easy to point the finger at everyone else. But guess what? You are running the business. You are calling the shots. So stop giving me the excuse that it's your team's fault you're not generating enough revenue. You are the CEO. You are the leader. The buck stops with you. So now that we've identified that you are the problem, here's the coolest part. You can be the solution. So why is the financial pillar important? I don't got to tell you guys why it's important, because obviously you're a 6-figure earner. You know why it's important. But in the standard, we use the ethical millionaire framework. And what the ethical millionaire framework teaches that you use money to serve people. And the opposite of that is what a lot of people are doing today, which is the exploitative millionaire framework, which is that they use people to make more money. So our biggest desire, our biggest heart to make more money is because we want to be able to help more people, be able to provide for not only our children, but help other people get hired and take care of their own family. So everything is about serving more people. And that's why we love the idea of making money solely for the purpose of helping people. So here is the strategy that I gave this guy to help him with his business that's struggling with profits. He needs to go ahead and double his prices. And I'm telling you, so many Christian entrepreneur types struggle with this idea. They create a business because they want to help people, they want to service people, and they feel bad, like, man, I charge them too much. It's not going to be fair. Guys, I'm telling you, that idea is literally the poverty mindset. And you have to ask yourself a very important question. Is your product valuable or is your product cheap? Let me give you a scenario. If you were to own a tire shop, what would you want your tire shop to be known for? You want to be known for A, having the cheapest tires in town, or B, you want to be known for having the best tires in town. If you are a believer, I would hope you would choose that you want to be known for having the best tires in town, because you should want to pursue Christian excellence and not Christian mediocrity. So therefore, if you're going to have the best tires in town, that means your tires are going to be valuable. And if they're going to be valuable, guess what, guys? It means they're going to cost a lot of money. And for some of you super religious types who struggle with this idea, let me give you a scenario that I give a lot of guys in the standard, and I'm curious to what you're going to say. Imagine you and your wife are going to a car dealership to go ahead and buy a car. The reason why you're buying this car is because your wife is pregnant and your firstborn son is going to be coming in a couple of days, and you guys are really excited. So you go to the dealership and the dealer shows you this brand new 2025 Porsche Cayenne. You love it. Your wife loves it. It's your dream car. You ask them for the price, and the dealer says that that price is $1,000. So my question to you is, would you buy that car if it was only for sale for $1,000? For my guys who love cheap, you're going to say, of course, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I want to buy that car. But for my guys who love valuable, you're not going to want to buy that car. You know why? Because something is going to light up in your brain and tell you, yo, something is wrong here. Why is this car this cheap? This car is $100,000 car. So if this dealer is selling me this car for only $1,000, there has to be something wrong with this car. Is this car a lemon? Is this car under recall? Did something bad happen? Did someone get murdered in this car? There has to be something off if this valuable product is so cheap. You get it now. Guys, that's the same thing when it comes to your business. If you are a Christian entrepreneur, I would hope that you want to be great because excellence glorifies God and inspires men. So if you have a great business and you have a great product and you want to be the best, then guess what? It can't be cheap because people are going to look at you and say, hold on, if their prices are half the competition, it makes sense that it's probably half as good. So you want to price your product based upon the amount of time, energy, and effort you put into it. And because you strive for Christian excellence, that means a product is going to be expensive, but extremely valuable and worth it for everyone who buys it. And literally, when you double your prices, literally, you'll see your profits increase, your employees will be happier, your business will boom, and you'll get better customers and not have to deal with the headaches you're dealing with before. Everything becomes better when you ethically increase your prices. And the book recommendation I give to all Christian entrepreneurs who are struggling with the idea of charging more and who are struggling with growing in the financial pillar is Thou Shalt Prosper by Rabbi Daniel Lapin. Dave Ramsey swears by this book, and I absolutely love the book because the book gives you the mindset of business is good. So many of us have been conditioned to believe that business is bad because of Hollywood and our Marxist professors. But guess what? There is nothing more ethical than creating a great product and using it to service humanity. So in the book, Rabbi Daniel Lapin talks about these Jewish principles and these Jewish ideas that he and many Jewish people have implemented to be able to attain a lot of success in this world. And I'm telling you guys, that book really changed my mind. It changed my perspective, and it will truly benefit you guys who are struggling when it comes to the financial pillar, especially when it comes to your profits. So what I like to do at the end of every evaluation, I like to cast a vision of what life can be. Because what happens is, here's reality. This guy is doing well in many areas of his life. And what happens is the more you climb the ladder, the more work it takes. So for example, if you level 0, from 0 to level 1 may take you 30 days. From 1 to 2, it may go ahead and take you maybe 6 months to a year. But when you're going from 2 to 3, especially 3 to 4, that can take you 3, 5, 10 years at a time. So it's very important that every single man has a vision for what the future looks like to encourage them, to inspire them, and to motivate them when times get tough, because best believe it will. So here's a vision I like to paint. You're standing outside of this building with the biggest smile on your face. You look up and you see Hope Academy, literally your life dream. And you were able to build this school to help underprivileged kids in inner city and rural environments because you strongly believe that education will change the world. You're walking through the hallways and your wife and kids are seeing all the great things that are happening at this academy, and nothing makes you more happier than the work that you're doing because you were able to make a lot of money via your business, and because of the money that you received, you were able to use that money to service the people, to service the humanity, and to bless others. As you gaze into one of the classrooms, literally a tear falls down your face because you remember years ago when you made the decision to take your financial pillar seriously, when you made the decision to actually improve your business, and on that day, everything changed. So guys, I hope that helped. If you want to go ahead and take the 5-pillar framework evaluation and identify your biggest area and get a blueprint, go to the link in the description below, as well as the comments. And if you are a man of excellence and you want me and my team in the Standard to create a custom plan for your life and to do this in community, tap into the Standard, link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for your time, and have a great day.